Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog today, and today we are actually going to be working on an ACV rinse, which is an apple cider vinegar rinse if you guys don't know that already. And today is going to be a little bit different because, well, I just got done with my hair. I just cut it all the way around as best I could, and I did my hairline. As you can see, hairline looking pretty straight. I could do better, but we're just going to get right to the wash. I told you guys a long time ago I'd show you guys how to do the ACV rinse. There's a lot of people out there who have made great videos on it, but I want to try to make this one different because I'm trying to go through step by step what you do to get to the process before you even do the ACV rinse, okay? So first step is you should probably go ahead and do whatever cuts you're gonna do. Go ahead and do the undercut for the high top dreads. Go ahead and do your hairline. Go ahead and do all that stuff and just leave it at that. What the ACV rinse will do is after you cut everything and after you get all that up, it'll actually cleanse the area in which you cut. It'll actually wash it off, and all the loose hairs and stuff will be right out of your hair. It'll be in the sink. So that's actually a really good thing. So go ahead and get that done before you even get started on this video, before you actually get started watching how to do the ACV rinse. Get all that cleaned out first and then get started. Okay, great. I think you're ready. So let me go and show you some of the tools that you use in order to have this basically, set and ready. Okay, so the sink is just a little dirty, but that's okay. The idea right now is I kind of just want to show you guys like what's going on. Get a clean sink first. Make sure that is cleaned out because you don't want any extra germs or stuff like that in your hair while you're doing it. That's not a good idea. Okay, so what you want to do is get your ACV, get your apple cider vinegar, make sure that is, available to you, and then of course make sure you get a full bottle just in case you use too much of it or you use a lot of it, and then go ahead and get this from probably, as you can see, I got this from Walmart, get it from Kroger, or just whatever store you can find. Also make sure you have your that's all the way over there. Make sure you have your hair dryer available because after you're done, you might want to hair dry, blow dry your hair, or you might just want to do a regular, just let it air dry. It's up to you. You have a towel, and of course, you have the water. So after you actually do the ACV rinse, you can rinse out your hair, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's get started. Okay, so at this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and fill the sink up with the water. What you do is put it warm. Do warm water. Not cold, not hot, warm. That's how you do it. So let's go ahead and get that started.
To quit chasing and look for something better, but the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter.
Okay, so after you have your sink pretty much filled up, what you want to do is go ahead and put the apple cider vinegar in there. Now, this is what I will say. The amount of apple cider vinegar that you use is completely up to you. I know some people who use half the bottle. I know some people who only use like the top cap. Me, I pour a little bit in there, just about as much as I feel like is necessary. Just about that much. And the reason that I do that is because I want to make sure my hair is as clean as possible, and I want to make sure it gets all of the stuff in there. Now, let me explain to you some of the things some people use when they do the ACV rinse. Some people use baking soda, some people use lemon, some people just use straight up apple cider vinegar. It's completely up to you. The main base of an ACV rinse is the apple cider vinegar. So whatever extra you put in there, as long as it's like, not like club soda or something crazy like that, just make sure it's something that's cleansing for the scalp and it's gonna get all up in there and clean your stuff up. All right, so that's prepared. I smell the sweet aroma of vinegar. It's pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip my head in, and what I suggest is when you're ready to do it, dip your head in for about 10 to 15 minutes. Kind of go in and out, scrub it all around, get all up in your scalp, get all up in your dreads. And what the ACV rinse actually does is it opens your pores, it clears out your scalp, and if you don't know this already, a clear scalp and clean pores helps your hair grow. So this is actually a very effective way to get your hair to grow a little bit faster. All right, let me go ahead and dip my head in, and then when I'm done, I'll explain the rest to you. Excuse me.
I'm shooting for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be her nigga, but
so the ACV rinse is complete. My hair is nice and soaked. And this is the stage where you actually start to look at the water and see how nasty it is. Like, this water was a lot clearer before, now it's not. So what you're gonna realize is your head is gonna smell a lot like apple cider vinegar. So what you do is either you take a shower or you wash it out in the sink. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Just decide what you wanna do. Me, I'm gonna wash it in the sink. So give me a few seconds and I'll be done with my head wrapped up and then go through the rest of the instructions with you. Excuse me. All right, we are back. So my hair is now drying. I'm making sure I get all that in there, and it really does help if you get the towel and kind of just dry it yourself. Sometimes people rely on the technique of just, you know, letting it air dry. I like to let it air dry sometimes. I have tried that before. It did work to an extent, but I really just want to get my hair nice and dry. So as you can see, my hair feels healthier. It feels like I really did something nice and clean to it. So that's what your hair is gonna look like. It's gonna look a little bit of a mess. Now, here's the thing. For those of you out there who have long, mature dreads, this is going to work like a charm. Now, for those of you out there who have budding dreads, let me tell you something. This ACV rinse works, but you have to be careful because your dreads will and might come out. They actually might end up unraveling, and it's a mess. I know it sucks. I've been through it. Everyone who's had dreads has been through it probably, and it happens. So this is what I will suggest. Check out my video. It should be right over here. Check out my video, the one I just made yesterday, about how to make sure it doesn't come out. There's a secret behind that a lot of people don't know. And so this is the fun part, drying your hair. And of course you have different options. You have the blow dryer, you can air dry it. It is completely up to you. Honestly, it's up to you. There's so many ways to do it, and so many different techniques you can use. But just the techniques that I've shown, that is what I use, and it works for me. As you can see, my dreads are relatively healthy and they look pretty good. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys realize also I'm not a loctician and I am not a professional. I'm just telling you what I use and how I do it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Please do that, guys. I would really love that. But most of all, just watch this video. And if you like it, subscribe. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys have a great day and a better tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.